Students learn on average about 3,000 words a year. These words are usually learned by teachers giving students a word list, and they are defined by the usage of a dictionary. Others learn new words by reading and conversation. Research suggests that it takes a minimum of 15 encounters with a new word for a student to understand and use the word independently. In the article Research Matters, What About Vocabulary Instruction?, the author's focus is on vocabulary. The article discusses the topic futility versus fertility in vocabulary instruction. The latter can be described as vocabulary being taught directly. Futility, however, is the opposite. Futility is when vocabulary is learned naturally, mostly through reading and context. Research also states while vocabulary words can be taught directly, the majority is learned through inductive fashion. This goes to show that vocabulary can be learned through reading, but requires another process for new words. Vocabulary can be taught through direct instruction and indirect instruction. Direct vocabulary learning refers to students learning vocabulary through explicit instruction in both individual word and word learning strategies. Direct vocabulary instruction aids in reading comprehension. Indirect vocabulary learning refers to students learning vocabulary when they hear and see words through conversation with adults or through being read to and reading on their own. Direct instruction takes place during instructional strategies, while indirect instruction takes place in the environment. Instructional strategies that are used for vocabulary instruction are word walls, books about word, vocabulary knowledge charts, word maps, and graphic organizers. Word walls are used to foster reading and writing. They are also used to promote independence on the part of young students as they work with words in writing and reading, and to develop a growing core of words that become part of a reading and writing vocabulary. Research states that to help students learn the meanings of common root words, it is suggested that making root word clusters to illustrate the relationship between the root word and the words that contain it. Kidspiration helps students by creating new meanings of words through word webs. Students are given a particular word part. They then find the meaning of that word part by using a dictionary. After this is done, they collect words and place them in graphic organizers to make connections. New words are formed, helping students build up vocabulary knowledge. Kidspiration is a great computer program. Students can see how technology plays an important role in education and in the classroom. It also personalizes learning and gives students a chance to construct their own knowledge. Making connections with words that they already know to new words increases their vocabulary. Kidspiration is a great learning strategy for vocabulary instruction. Teachers can assess students' knowledge of vocabulary in several ways: checking their comprehension while reading, vocabulary tests, and also having them create their own word maps or graphic organizers are just a few ways to check students' knowledge of vocabulary.